Good evening and welcome to Around the Grounds here at Finalwhistle.ie. A strange one coming live this evening on a Thursday evening. Normally we come live on a Friday, but one game, of course, down for decision this evening in the SSE Airtricity Premier Division as Minnows UCD took on the top of the table title chasing Shamrock Rovers at the UCD Bowl. A gritty game down at Belfield as Shamrock Rovers look to continue their charge toward the league title this season. Reporting live from the UCD Bowl is Callum Buchan.
Yeah, so tonight it was Shamrock Rovers 3, UCD nil at the UCD Bowl. It was a dominant performance from Shamrock Rovers right from the first whistle with Jack Byrne really dictating the play straight from tip. UCD really struggled to get a strong hold in the game, and it was Jack Byrne who got the assist for the opening goal. It was a brilliant header from Cotter from right wing back. UCD responded not too badly from that, gained possession of the ball briefly, but then it was an excellent bit of play from Gaffney down the left, who played a beautiful through ball with the outside of his boot to the on-running Danny Mandrew, who doubled the lead. And after that, the game became a bit scrappy. Both Byrne and Mandrew had quite nasty tackles on the UCD players, and they both picked up cards. As the game went on, Byrne then picked up a knock. He was substituted for Aaron Green, and after that, the game did become a bit of a dull affair. I think the game it lacked Byrne's flair, although they did get another goal through Gaffney. After that, it was half time, and there was triple substitutions for both teams. Rovers at half time, UCD quite soon after. And to be honest, the substitutions were probably the biggest story of the second half. It was just Rovers knocking the ball about in their own half, frustrating UCD, but they failed to create many chances. So the 3-0 victory probably, well, it definitely flattered Andy Myler's side, but it is certainly an improvement on the 7-1 trouncing that they had against Derry City. This win will now leave Rovers 7 points ahead of Derry City, who are still to play in this game week. So it really puts pressure on them for the title.
And would you say, Callum, that maybe the result, the 3-0 result could be an indication that UCD could frustrate teams if they bring them to the bowl and maybe snatch a point or two come toward the end of the season to try and stay up?
On tonight's performance, no. Possibly, well, I know they obviously frustrated Bowes with a draw, Shelburne. But with tonight, no. Like it was more a case of Rovers just playing in second gear. But no, I wouldn't say that based on tonight, any team would watch the game and fear coming to the bowl. Although they have been in decent form, they got a win last week. They drew against Dundalk, so they're no whipping boys. But based on tonight, it looked like a training match at times for Rovers, and I think it could have been whatever score they wanted it to be.
Now, you obviously mentioned there Jack Byrne going off with an injury and him missing, Rovers maybe missing that bit of quality that he does bring to their starting 11.
Mm-hmm.
Rovers do have a lot of depth in their ranks. They do have a very strong bench as well. Do you think that when they made the substitutions that they still looked dominant in control even without him on the field?
Yeah. Well, like it was Aaron Green who came on, and he did get the assist for the third goal. But yeah, like Richie Tell, who did get subbed off at half time, he was brilliant in the first half. Danny Mandrew, so they've massive strength and depth. So they aren't completely over reliant on Byrne. But tonight you could still see it drop off because he is the best player in the league, and it's going to be hard to replace that. But I do think it was probably more of a precautionary thing because they knew that the game was effectively won. So it didn't look a too serious injury for Byrne. But time will tell with that.
Perfect, Callum. Thank you for reporting on the game for us tonight. Of course, Callum's report will be available up on the Finalwhistle.ie website shortly as well. And just the one game, as I said, the 3-0 win for Shamrock Rovers this evening over UCD. We'll take a look at the league table with just the one game, of course, as I said. everything affecting the top of the league table this evening, with Shamrock Rovers now holding a 7-point gap over Derry City in second place. Of course, Derry City will be playing tomorrow evening, as we have more action as well coming on Friday. I will just take a look at the top scorers, top goal scorer statistics, should I say, from the league, and it still remains Jamie McGonigal leading the show at the top of the standings with 9 goals so far for the season. But Danny Mandroyu's goal this evening sees him join Graham Burke on 7 for the season. They join the likes of Aidan Keane, Patrick Hubin and Will Patching all on 7 goals, while Barry Cotter's strike this evening was his first of the season. And taking a look at the goalkeeper statistics as well, the clean sheet this evening for Alan Manis does take him up to 7 clean sheets for the season. I know it says 6 there, but we're just loading the website at the moment. So he's on 7 for the season, and Joseph Anang is on 8 as well. So that concludes all of our action for this evening, and we'll take a look, of course. We have action coming to you tomorrow evening as well. We should be live for Around the Grounds roughly at the same time. You'll see the fixture list just scrolling across the bottom of your screen at the moment. All games, of course, at 7:45 unless stated otherwise. Bohemians taking on Sligo Rovers, Derry City meet Dundalk, Drogheda United take on Finn Harps, and St. Patrick's Athletic take on Shelburne. Those games, of course, in the Premier Division. In the First Division, then just 3 games for decision tomorrow evening. Cork City taking on Wexford, Galway meet Athlone, Treaty United take on Cove Ramblers, and then on Saturday, Longford Town host Waterford as well. Couple of games definitely there looking for the title in the First Division. And on Saturday, WNL games, Shelburne meet the DLR Waves and Sligo meet Cork City at 2 p.m, while we have 3 games down at 6. Wexford Youths against Peamount United, Galway against Bows, and Athlone Town against Treaty United. And all of that action, of course, will be available on the Finalwhistle.ie website. We'll have an Around the Ground show again tomorrow evening, and one as well on Saturday. My thanks to Colleen Duffy for producing the show this evening, and to Callum, of course, for his report from the UCD Bowl. Thanks to all for watching this evening's show. Hope to catch you again over the next 2 evenings. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and goodbye.